Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our Swiss chocolate run. And as you can see, we have already started our tedding with this teeny tiny tedder, but it was very cheap and it's going to get the job done, so we're not going to complain too much. I guess if all I have to do is just jump up and walk away from my computer for a bit while it finishes some of this stuff, then so be it. At least it is inexpensive. Of course, the other side of that is that if this was bigger, we would pay our workers less, so it's also an argument to be made that a larger implement would actually ultimately be cheaper. Kind of be curious to know what that breakpoint is, now that I think about it. One field down on the mowing, one field to go. So little money. I mean, we're going to get a little bit of money from that, so we're going to be right around 10,000. We still got to get the windrower, and we still got to get the planter. Planter might have to wait. What's the cheapest cultivator we can get? We can get a pretty cheap cultivator, which means we can also get a pretty cheap planter. Now these are regular cultivators as opposed to shallow cultivators. Cheapest shallow cultivator we can get is 48. If we head down to the planter that is it's 48 plus, 15 or something like that if we decide to go with one of these. Versus just going with something like... guess it has to be this Kinsey. Which is way more. Yeah, okay, well. I gotta remind myself of... oh, I just realized I've been in the wrong place this whole time. I apologize for that. That's what I get. Just finished doing some civilization videos and forgot to move my camera. So that entire last video I was in the wrong spot. My apologies. I don't think it'll matter too much, but... there you go. I moved. Cultivator info. Stones. That's what the problem is. It's not the weeds. It's the stones. Now, we will be rolling, which would get rid of the small stones, right? Do we even have a roller still, or do we just have the grass roller? Pretty sure we just have the grass roller. But we probably do want to roll, because rolling gets us 2.5% plus gets rid of those stones from that. Go with a disc harrow. Or a power harrow. If the shallow cultivator is too expensive. What would that be? We're going to roll anyway, though, to be fair. So... wow, there's actually extremely cheap disc harrow. I don't think we want to go that small, but... and we're looking at 16, 20, something like that for probably a pretty decent one. Power harrows, we can go down to 14.5. Maybe down to 11 for a 3-meter one. That's not terrible. versus a cultivator. Yeah, I mean, we're kind of in that same ballpark for all of these, to be honest. It actually looks like the Paro Harrow $11,000 one is our best bet. It's also 9 miles an hour, which is nice. So if we go with something like that, we're going to roll anyway. Rollers. It's actually the most expensive part of all of this. And then planters. Again, we just go with whatever planter we feel like going with. It's cheapish. Which probably is this $15,000 one, which is 3 meters. Oof. It's going to be slow and whatever, but I guess we'll get it all done. Do we wait till next month to plant? We have a little bit more money from the cows. At least once we get to May, we can sell chocolate. So we're 2 months away from chocolate. Although I have no idea how much we're actually going to have. Alright, well, let me let this run for a little bit, and then we'll be back in just a bit. Alright, we're done with the mowing now, so let's get you dropped off. So I'm probably just going to duck you in here for now. And now we got to go get... the tedding's coming along, we got to go get the windrower. Before I do that, I'm probably going to go pick up the chocolate and the cheese, just so I don't forget. Kind of annoying this only has 2 spots, but you know, I guess it is what it is. Alright, so that'll clear up a little bit. Got a decent amount of cheese over here. Cool. We'll drop this off. And let's go pick up our windrower. At some point we got to repair this particular tractor, but try hold on a little bit longer here. All right, windrower. Let's see. Guess we're just going to go with whatever we can afford at the moment. Honestly, it's minimal increase in price for almost 50% more size. Well, this is going to take a while, but I guess we'll get it done. Story of the episode, apparently. This is going to take a while. We're so low on money. But again, I think we'll be all right once we get things, you know, this year's worth of produce and things. Not produce, but product. We got a lot of cheese. We got a lot of chocolate. They're worth similar amounts, actually. Chocolate's worth a little bit more, but not a whole lot. So we still gotta use the forage wagon, pick everything up. Then we've got to mulch. We've got to, if we're gonna do cultivating separately, we've got to do cultivate. We've got to seed, and we got to roll. A lot of steps still left to do. Alright, well, I'll be right back in a moment once we get done with this tedding. Alright, we're done picking everything up. Now done tedding everything, so now time to start picking everything up. So we'll get that rolling. It holds quite a bit of stuff, doesn't it? We might be okay in our hayloft over there. I don't know. That's 35,000 liters. That's quite a bit, actually. I think we said we can hold maybe another 80,000 or something like that. So yeah, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the extra. It's not ideal, but I guess I can pick up over here where it's not been windrowed yet. I mean, I'll be able to get a few passes. You know, it's gonna every pass I take is one less that I guess he's got a windrow. So I guess that's an option. It's definitely slower. But I would say faster than waiting for him, I guess. All right, I'm going to get a few more passes of this done, and we'll be back in a bit. All right, we're back and done with the windrowing, so just got to pick everything up now. Actually, before I finish that, I should send that guy over to start mulching. So that's going to take a while. I also think I'm going to have to repair my tractor, which, oof, don't know if I have the money for. I'm going to hold and set these things aside just in case I need them still. I don't think I do, but I can always return them later, so we're going to do that. What is the cheapest mulcher I can get? Oof. Getting the cheapest of everything is not fun. All right, mulchers. 1850. 1 meter wide. Oof. Wow. That is sad, but it's double the price, more than double the price for only 50% more. Almost not worth it. It might not be worth it, but I really need to get as much sugar beets as I possibly can, because the sugar beet harvester is very expensive, and I want to be able to maximize that as much as possible. Make it worth everything I can squeeze out of it, basically. How much does it cost me to repair? Probably way a lot. 5,000 bucks. Okay, yeah. We cannot do that. Man, this is kind of rough right now. That's such a tiny mulcher. That's is this like a mulcher for the wine stuff? The grapes and olives and things? I think it is. Oh my goodness, that's going to take forever. There's no way that's worth it. We might have to skip the mulching and just... It's a couple... It's not what I want, but... I think our tractor's going to break down before we finish mulching all of that. Alright, well I have nowhere else to put the hay, so we're just got a pile of it over here. A very long pile of it, so fun times there. I'll just do this as a row right here beside it. Hopefully we can pick that up later. I guess I could left some of this in the trailer, to be fair, but that's alright. Well, we can always pick it up later, I think. Okay, so yeah, we're just, there's no way. This is not gonna work. So we need a cultivator and a seeder. Unless I want to go with a bigger mulcher and just, I mean, I was only a couple $100, so it's not like it's that much. I mean, I could go with a bigger mulcher. It's still only $357, to be fair. You know what? That's not what I want. I want that. Let's go ahead and just lease this one. It's a few $100. Yeah, I spent a little bit of money on this one I already got, but it's going to be okay. Let's use this tractor, though. As much as we can. Since I can't afford to repair mine. Technically, I don't need to do the mulching until just before I plant, and I can wait till next month to plant after I sell some cows. So I might be okay, although once you take out the loan stuff, it's going to be tight still, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, it's a little bit better. It's still going to be expensive because of the... It's just slow, but definitely better than that other thing was. Alright, turn you off for now. I need to preserve you as much as I can. How big is the cultivator that I was going to get? I think it was the power harrow. $3 meters. $561. It's a little bit faster than this, but the same width, so we do need to let this guy get a head start. What's the price of sugar right now? Because I could go sell a whole lot of sugar right now. I still have that contract to turn in. I mean, at the supermarket, it's not terrible. Maybe I do sell as much sugar as I can real quick. At least a trailer load to start off with. Let's see how much a trailer load of sugar will sell for, and then we'll call it an episode. It's not ideal, but if I just get a little bit of money coming in. I really need to repair this guy. And then just kind of go from there. Almost didn't see you. Well, I didn't see you, but I saw you at the very end. Right as I was crashing into you. Alright, so we do need to change you to... storing. Alright, so it only lets me load 6 at a time with the way this mod is working, which I guess is okay. This will be a couple $1,000. Should be enough to repair, and then I can come back and maybe get one more load, and I think I'll be okay for a little bit. Oh, almost tipped you over. It's about $3,300. That's not terrible. Get this guy repaired, and then we'll probably go do that again. By the time we get all this done, hopefully that other guy's got enough of a head start. All right, here we go. Way over time, but I just wanted to get kind of in a good place before I stopped. Oh, except that would not be a good place. All right, well, we got a little bit of money. We can always sell some more sugar if we need to, I suppose. How much more sugar do we have? And we still have, you know, a decent amount. We got about $9,000 to $10,000 worth of sugar just sitting right there. Plus this thing's making sugar again because I finally emptied it. I'm gonna drop this trailer off right here just so I know where it's at, hopefully. Let's go grab the cultivator. Or power harrow. I guess we need to power harrow the field behind me too, don't we? That is not. That's going to take a while. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. I mean, we're way over time, like I said, but I got so much to do. But once we get, I think once we get past this next cycle, I think we're going to be in a really good place. I hope. We'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.